Man, it always feels like such a great thing when you just use a day to talk about your feelings. I like that. But, again, stay tuned for Friday, August 23rd for the next State of My Being address. Until then, happy Thursday, everybody. Although, speaking of the State of My Being, I don't want to spoil anything too well. It's only day 1 out of another 100, so it's possible that unless someone's really, really adamant about paying attention to everything, they're not going to remember this. But I said yesterday that, because we really had been experiencing some pretty rainy weather, like a lot of rainy weather. Like, I think from Mother's Day till like Tuesday night, it was nothing but pure rain. And then, Wednesday I do the State of My Being address, and, it's sunny, and then I make the claim saying, it's sunny out right now, that's not a good sign of things to come, I don't know what is. And that's all true, but I didn't think good things would come this soon. Because, no kidding, well, first of all, we got a new trailer for Amphibia, which looks awesome. It looks adorable. I cannot wait till it premieres on Disney. I'm going to watch the heck out of it. Which, actually, I am going to need something to fill the void that Starburst of the Forces of Evil leaves come this Sunday, as this Sunday is actually the series finale. The only thing I know about the series finale is that the episode title is called Cleaved. Like a giant knife cleaved. So, it's going to be an emotional roller coaster for a lot of Starburst of the Forces of Evil fans, including myself. But I'll be sure to let you guys know what my thoughts are when that time comes. It's only going to be a few days from now, so you're going to know then anyway. But, yes. Although, maybe I should do a live react. Keep in mind, I am not even remotely technology savvy, so I would not know how to do a live reaction to anything. So, I would like to do something like that one day, but I'm afraid I do not know how, so, yeah. Sorry, I don't really think I could do that. But, yeah, I did actually say this the other day, too. I do believe again, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I know a lot of people do, and, I hear it has a pretty good following, and there are some things about it that look really cool. And, that's ending on Sunday, too, but I don't think it premieres until, like, Sunday evening. Again, theoretically, you could watch the series finale of Starburst of the Forces of Evil, and then, watch the series finale of Game of Thrones. That would be an emotionally draining day. Oh my God, I'm going to be emotionally drained after Starburst of the Forces of Evil. But, enough about that. Time to get into the other thing that I am super duper excited about. I immediately saw this, my YouTube feed, my own YouTube channel, I get notifications and such. And it is happening. I'm excited. We are getting Rick and Morty Season 4. Yes! 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 Oh, I was so happy to see that Rick and Morty Season 4 is coming out. And it's actually funny because normally when we get a new season of Rick and Morty, well, first of all, there's always a really long hiatus, like well over a year and a half. In this case, it's actually around 2 years. That's how long it is. And we get these long hiatuses, and we only get like a few episodes, and always at the end of the season, well, at the end of every episode, they have like sort of after credit scenes like they do in movies, which is actually awesome. there is a favorite beloved character on Rick and Morty who always premieres at the end, who's actually been showing up at the end of every season after credits scene since season 2. I'm not going to tell you what his name is because A, I don't think it's something I should say on camera, and B, if I said what this guy's name is, you would never believe me that he was a character on the show. Except it's Rick and Morty, so you would have no choice but to believe. But all you need to know is that at the end of season 3, he says, tune in to season 4 in about a really long time. And by then I'll probably have a big Santa Claus beard. And so when I find out that Rick and Morty season 4 is premiering in November, I'm like, yeah, there's the connection right there. I mean, technically 2 years is a really long time, considering that 82 days of these last 2 years have been nothing but torture for me. But with that said, I'm excited, and Rick and Morty did get, greenlit for 70 more episodes. So, doing the math, because sometimes a season for Rick and Morty is only 10 episodes, you could either have 7 more seasons of Rick and Morty, bring the total to 10. You could have 14 episodes a season, bring the total to 8, which is something that some people have wanted to see. Or you could do 7 really, really good, fleshed out, developed episodes and have another 10 seasons. That'd be really cool. No, they wouldn't do that one. Probably option A or option B is likely what they would end up doing anyway. But, yeah. So, near the end of this year, of 2019, we are getting a new season of Rick and Morty. I am excited. I cannot wait. I am so excited. It makes me want to say, love, yes, Rick and Morty. Oh boy, I am so happy. Oh man. Seriously, I haven't been this excited about any animated show, anything, since like the final frames of The Legend of Korra. And anyone who watches these videos and has ever seen The Legend of Korra knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, yes, we are on the verge of, I'll tell you what, this next 100 days is already starting out pretty strong. I hope it doesn't plateau or whatever. So, yeah, it probably won't. And, speaking of 100 days, something that's definitely going to come and go during that time will be the new season of Hot Ones, which premieres 1 week from now. I am super excited for that. But today, they are revealing the hot sauce lineup, which I can't wait. I was actually looking on my Instagram last night. And, you got Sean Evans doing his thing, saying, tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Well, actually, it will be today, on Thursday, at 11 o'clock. We will be premiering the new hot sauce lineup for season 9, which I am really excited to see. I can't wait to see what we get. I mean, they do that thing where, They do that thing where they blur out what the hot sauces are, but as a longtime fan, I know what some of them are. I can tell what some of them are. I mean, there's no way they're going to stay away from the classic because, it's the perfect entry-level sauce. It's actually a sauce that, anyone with varying, taste bud and heat tolerance would be able to have, just simply as is, which, that's nice. Which is actually really nice. The good people of Hot Ones at First We Feast really know how to cater to their audience in a very good, very smart way. I enjoy that a lot. It's why I like watching them a lot, because I actually learn a lot of things too. But And in fact, some of those things I've actually applied to whenever I make something at home. So that's even better. It's all connected. Again, if I had if I had the technology chops and the know-how, I would do like cooking videos too, but I do not. So please take my word for it. So yeah, they're not going to get rid of the classic. There's no way they would ever shy away from the Last Dab Redux being their final sauce. I mean, it's made with Pepper X and chocolate Pepper X. What could ever possibly... Oh, I'm sure that Pepper Joe, the guy who created both the Carolina Reaper and Pepper X, or Smokin' Joe, I think his name is. I hope he even got his name right, holy cow. But the guy who made the Carolina Reaper and Pepper X, you know, he probably has like a backlog of hotter peppers he could produce. So if there ever is a new sauce that's hotter, that contains a pepper that's hotter than Pepper X, I'm sure he probably is the only one on planet Earth who knows. But that would be cool. I would like to see that happen. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am thankful for the things that we have in life, you know, the technology we have, all that stuff, you know, the cutting edge stuff, whatever. But I do like it when, like, we do try and, like, push those boundaries. Like, we try and, like, go that extra mile. I like that a lot. I like it when, and it's done in a very smart and very sophisticated, you know, good way. And not in a way that's completely obnoxious, because, believe me, we've all been there. We've all seen that. We do not like that. I know I don't. So, yes. Today, we're getting the new hot sauce lineup from the man, the myth. Actually, he's not a myth because he's real, but a legend in his own right, and Webby Award winner, Sean Evans. I doubt you're watching this, Mr. Sean Evans, but if you are, I'm a huge fan of your work. And again, you know, been a huge fan. I've actually been an adamant fan ever since about, admittedly, I've been a fan of Hot Ones since around season 4. I didn't really watch it until, I had seen some episodes. I saw Guy Fieri's episode. I saw, like, Rachel Ray's episode. But, you know, there's always that one episode of Hot Ones that you hear about or you see where, for you, the show just turns a corner and really gets you hooked. For Hot Ones alumni and super duper Hot Ones fan Bert Kreischer, it was when they got Riff Raff. For me, it was when they had Terry Crews. But for anyone else, it could be anyone who has yet to be on the show. So, again, cannot wait until 11 o'clock this morning. It's actually just after 6:30 right now, so 5.5 hours, 329 minutes from now, because it's 6:31, I'm looking at the clock over there. And yes, I am super duper excited. Cannot wait to see what happens next. And yeah, all it's up to do now is play the waiting game. Boy, the waiting is interminable, isn't it? So, like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopeful we all have a wonderful Thursday. Looking forward to that hot sauce reveal lineup and counting down the days till we get Rick and Morty Season 4. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I will always have your back. Take care, and make good choices.